Hi guys, and welcome to my channel where I'm going to walk you through how I did these. Okay, and I am going to make it short and simple. Hopefully I took me like a half a dozen times to get this right. So what this is going to be for is a album, okay, and it's going to be an ephemera album where we're going to put these guys over these guys, right? And we're going to glue them down, and then we're going to open that edge all the way across. And then we have these guys, which will be the same. They'll get glued here, okay? So we're going to have an album all the way across. And then I'll show you. It's going to be a Temu Tuesday collab, and newbie Temu Tuesday. So this is all brand new to me. I've never done this like this until today, and I found out real fast the easiest way to do it. So this is how I did it. I got my scoreboard, and then I put my paper on. Okay, and this actually might be easier because it's almost exact. Okay, so here's what I did. You barely have 8 inches on this, okay? So I went every half inch, okay? Half inch, and then the 1, and then 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, okay, and so on and so forth, all the way across my paper. And I am going to do this again for a baby album 5, and that's a guest design. And I've watched a few other people do this. Okay, get back up there, and then 7.5. Okay, that's the easiest part of it. So now you have something with all these score lines, right? So word to the wise, I would do this as you go. I would not wait and do it and then try to come back and glue it. So we're going to flip it over because, like I said, I wanted my insides to be white. Okay, because we're going to cover those. And then the outside will be whatever pattern your paper is. Okay, that's the second easiest part. All right, so you imagine, okay, this is now what you're going to glue to your cover. Okay, and then you got to skip one because you want a half inch in between them. So you're going to take, this one, and this one is a fold. Okay, so, and then there's one in between. There's a score in between. So this is one, and then you skip this one. So I'm going to put an X on the ones you skip. Okay, and then here's this one, and then you skip this one, and then you go from this one to this one, and your fold's going to be in the middle. Okay, zeros are folds. Okay, and then you skip this one, and then you fold that one, and then you skip this one. I think I did it right? Yeah, you're going to skip that one because your first one's going to be here. Yeah. So then you're going to pick this guy up right here, right? This first 0. Pick it up and fold it along the score. And then fold it back this way along the score. And there's your first album page. Okay, so we're going to skip this guy. And then we're going to come up on this one. Okay, on the circle, and you're going to fold him along the score. Okay, and then that way, and then that way. No, sorry guys, I thought it looked too big. I thought it looked too big. My bad. Okay, so go back into the first one, right? My bad. Let's flip it around. Let's start from fresh, guys. Okay, here's your paper. This piece is going to be what you glue to your cover. All right, so you're going to take this piece right here, fold it up. And that's going to be your third score. Okay, 1, 2, 3, third score. Pick it up. Score down the middle, or score it all the way down, fold it all the way down, score. Okay, and then you're going to skip this little valley, and you're going to pick up 1, 2. It'll be the second one on this one. Okay, and then fold, and then fold, and then you're going to go 1, the next one over, and fold, and fold, and then the next one down, pick it up, fold, fold, okay, and then, yeah. Okay, see how it does? I'm not going to confuse you. I actually should have started with that first one, but there we go. We got a 1/2 inch in between each one. Okay? And that's how it's done. So when you look at it from the side, it's going to be just like that. And you're going to glue this one together. You're going to glue this one together. You're going to glue this one together, this one together. Okay? Starting over. Let me show you again. You're going to pick this guy up, and you're going to score, score, right? Then you're going to pick this guy up, score, score, okay? And then you skip 1 score, bring this up in the middle, score, score, okay? Then you skip over to this one, you pick it up, you score, okay? And then you skip 1, and you pick this guy up, and then you score, and you score, and then you have your album pieces. You know, your pages are going to get glued to these. Hopefully that made sense. Okay, and like I said, I'm going to do one with a baby album that I'm making, and that'll be a different project. But we're going back to the Temu Tuesday, the newbie Temu Tuesday. I finally figured this out, guys, and for me, that was the easiest way to do it. So if you want less space in between, then you're going to go a 1/2 inch, and then your next line will be at a 1/4 inch. And that's what really got me. That one totally got me. So what I would do is I would stick to the 1/2 inch until you get the hang of it, right? Until you get the hang of it. But anyhow, that's how you do it. All right, moving forward. We have this. This is our Temu Tuesday. Like I was saying, we are going to go, I took one end off my envelope, right? And I am going to put it on here. And we're going to go all the way across. And I'm going to alternate. All the way across, and making sure they're straight, because this one is a little bit bigger, and that'll be our next big event here, is getting these cut to size, right? Okay, so when we come back, I'll have all these ready to go. So if you're crafting along with me, get your envelopes, get your pieces of paper. The Temu Tuesday prompt was envelopes this time around. That's why I'm using envelopes. Alrighty, I'll see you as soon as I have gotten my envelopes attached. So I wanted to show you guys doing the opening. Oh, it doesn't like this paper, let me tell you. Doing the little doing the little cutout so you know where your openings are, which is optional. Should be done right now. Okay, should be done right now. And then I want my openings to the top, so I am going to make sure my envelopes get glued this way. So the openings to the top of your ephemera holder. Okay? Alright, so when we come back, mine will all be done and we will start decorating. Alright, I'll see you guys here in just a few. Okay guys, here is the rough draft of the finished installation of the envelopes. And it was, oh, I'm missing one here, but it's okay. I can put one on real quick. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And here's our album. And you spread it out. See, you've got that space in between each one. So that means you can kind of stuff. You can kind of stuff your pockets with a little extra, and/or you can go in and put stuff in between. So maybe you're working on something, you just want to slip it in there, right? And look how wide our spine's pretty wide, but that's okay. It's collapsible. It'll work. So we can go in and we can put another fold in between these, so it kind of accordions still. But what I got to do is get one more piece right here. And I'll get that done. And then I'm going to end this video here, and when we come back, we will work on what we're going to use for the spine and how we're going to decorate it. Okay, so it's not gorgeous, and I don't care. It's going to hold. Let's say I'm working on Alice in Wonderland. I'm going to fill it with Alice in Wonderland stuff, and then as I'm sitting here, it'll say die cuts, maybe tags, stickers, whatever, paper clips, charms, whatever it is you're working on. Or you could do steampunk, you could do this one's steampunk, this one's botanical, this one's Alice. However you want to use it, you're making it you. I'm just making the album, and I wanted to get the practice because in my next video I'm going to show you a new series, and I want to thank Melissa Sue, and I want to thank Dahlia at Mandalese Cards. I think it's Mandalese Cards and More. I'll put a description, her link in the description box, as well as Melissa. So there we go, guys. This was pretty cut and dry. I do think, though, the next time I'll do the spine first, so I have that reinforcement, and it's not all fidgety, because let me tell you, this was very fidgety. And we'll get started with the decoration of the insides, like I said, in the next video. And that will be my Temu Tuesday stuff. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you in the next video.